Libra, welcome to the channel. This is Lady of the Throne, and I am here with your monthly guidance and spiritual messages for the month of May 2023. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you. And if you are new, welcome. This style of spiritual guidance is, it's really just meant for you guys to just sit back, pop in those earphones, and just chill out and listen to it. It's not really a video per se, but I do have photos up for inspiration to watch as you're listening. Now this is just me being a natural, okay, at this. I am an intuitive, a spiritual healer, an earth angel, and I am gifted and preordained by God to do this, okay? So I thank you all so much for being here and trusting in the vision that I have for you guys. So I appreciate you. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Drop a comment down below. Subscribe. All right, so let's talk about it. How this month's, looking like it's panning out. Keep in mind, it's general. It may or may not resonate with you. Keep that in mind as well. Now, the general vibe here is the energy of communication. So all 12 zodiac signs, what's going to be important is communicating. How do you communicate with others? How do you communicate with a group or within a group dynamic? How do you communicate one-on-one? Also, it's going to be about communication coming towards you. It's not so much about you trying to show people how to communicate, because what I have discovered on my very long life experience with different kinds of Libras is that you all have one thing in common, and that is that you guys are know-it-alls, and you don't. So that's the thing about I think that's the thing, and I think that it's, you guys are naturally debaters. You guys naturally debate, which is useful in certain atmospheres. But May is going to be a month where it's not about debating communication and in communication or in groups. It is more about accepting the way other people communicate with you. And if it is a communication that you do not like or agree with, then it's about seeing how you can communicate with this person or with this group so that you don't ruffle feathers. So it is going to be about an exchange, being able to reach a goal that you have in mind for you and a group of people or you and a specific person, but also taking the time to understand how to communicate before communicating. So this energy is big. However, for some Libras, it's going to go in a totally different direction. For some of you, it may be different, where you could be thinking more about not communicating. You could be deciding not to say anything, to keep your mouth closed throughout the entire month. A lot of you could be taking the back seat. You could be wanting to just space out and wanting to keep things quiet, wanting to be more private about the way you feel. Now, that's just really a very, very general. Now, for Libra specifically, it looks like what's going to be the highlight of the month for you guys is your visionary skills. Yes, you guys have like a 20/20 vision, seeing everything very, 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 very clear into the actual situation at hand. So if you have a situation at hand that you're dealing with, it doesn't mean that because you can see clearly that you are right? It doesn't mean that. What seeing clearly simply means is that you are able to see all sides of a situation. And it doesn't mean that because you are the one who can see all sides that you're the one who has the right solution. That's very, very important not to miss. So you may not be called to be the mediator in May for anything. You may just be called to be the observer, the person who just sees the way things are happening or functioning with your lover, maybe, with your family, maybe, with your friends, with your colleagues, with whoever, strangers in the store, whatever. You may just be the person who can clearly see things and can witness things, okay? And You actually have, a good vision or view of how things possibly can get better. Okay, but I don't want you to go into a trap of being a mediator, because I believe that last month, April, that was your month for that. But this month, in May, it flips. It does change, Libra. It changes. It turns into a month where you don't have to be a mediator. That was just a temporary thing. This is more so about being a visionary. So being a person who can see, and a person who can achieve a great goal because of your visionary skills. Okay, so this can work good in wide scale, large, complex problems, or wide scale, really large and complex organizations, or large and complex businesses, okay, or family dynamics. So this can work where there's like hundreds of people. This kind of energy is going to be useful in a big way if you can use it the right way, right? If you are just, if you're fair, if you're honest, and also honest with yourself first, okay? This energy is also going to be like a boomerang effect as well, where you may try to assert yourself because you can see things clearly, but you're going to get a lot of backlash, and it's going to backfire if you do. Why do I say that? Because the energy is aligned for you to use it for yourself. It's like this. Okay. If you handle things on a large scale, then you having this vision can really benefit massive amounts of people in a very, very positive way. If you do not, then this is an energy that you should only use for yourself. It's going to be more of, it's not that's why I say it's not an energy where you want to interrupt other people with this. You want to just kind of keep this internal if you're not at that level of work, or if you don't have a big family, or if you're not dealing with a wide range of people. You want to kind of work on you. So if you are a person who has a lot of character, then it's time to notice your character flaws and your strengths as well. Like what are your character strengths? And also knowing how to create change and become a better person overall for you. Some of you, maybe a self-help book would be useful, a therapist, a counselor, or even an ordained spiritual advisor could be helpful if you go to, someone like this, or if you seek that kind of help out for yourself, or maybe someone with spiritual gifts. Maybe a person with spiritual gifts can help. And it's not about like you needing help. It's just really a second opinion. It's really to, kind of keep you on track with things, keep you focused, keep you positive, keep you successful, keep you going, keep you motivated, keep you mindful. That's all it is. It's just really having that safety cushion there as a person that can cheer you on and root for you and be there for you and help you whether you're right or wrong. Okay, it's just like having that really, 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 really good friend that can help you. And I don't think that it's about already having a person like this in your life who is that person. Because if that's the case, then I wouldn't be giving you the advice. So if I am giving you the advice, it's really because I think that this is needed for you guys at this time. Or if it's something that, if you don't want to, because like I said, some of you would shut down communication. So if this is something that you do not feel called to, then it is just more of a self-reflection, just thinking about really the kind of vision that you have for your life, the kind of vision that you want for your future, the kind of vision that you have toward your goals that can make you more successful and make you a better person and have a better life experience. That's what I mean. Okay, so I hope that you guys follow that, but basically it's like 4 groups of Libras. There's one who's not going to be sharing much with anyone, just staying to themselves. There's a second group who's going to be highly communicative, open, and talking a lot. There's another group that's going to be more of like the Libra who's involved in like large groups of people, or managing, or some type of representative, a CEO, a vice president of a company or an organization, someone that's very powerful, who can influence a lot of people. And because of that, you're the person with a good vision about some type of problem, issue, or something that's going on, where you can be like the spokesperson, or like a PR person in a situation that you can really be like, people will probably really need your help in helping. I wouldn't say to mediate anything. Once again, don't try to go the route of mediation. I'm telling you, it's more like you've got the game plan. Like you got the plan, right? It's like knowing that, okay, I've got the plan for this. I'm gonna just let other people properly execute this in their rightful roles. It's like that, okay? And then there is the 4th group of Libras who are more, this needs to be centered towards self and looking into your vision for your life and your future. All right. So I hope that you guys follow that. I think you guys are pulling from the Gemini energy with this like flip-flopping type of vibe here. So yeah, you'll get through it though. Thank you. God bless.